Hello, my name is Dayan Siebra, and today's video is for you who want one of two things. There are people here who want to reduce their belly fat. In other words, they have a very large belly fat. They want to at least have a smaller belly fat. And there are those who don't have all that belly fat, or who used to have a smaller belly fat and want to have a defined abdomen. What is a defined abdomen? It's an abdomen with chunks really divided, that abdomen that you can walk around without a shirt on, that you can walk around in the pool, like that woman who can walk around in a bikini and put a little brush in her belly button. So if you want to have a defined abdomen, you need to watch this video. So get into the habit of watching 1 to 3 of our videos every day so you can start improving your health, okay? So don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're not already subscribed. Give us a like, okay? The abdomen is important for both men and women, and not just for aesthetic reasons. A defined abdomen improves self-esteem, health, abdominal fat, and today you're going to learn about foods that dry out the abdomen, that melt the fat in the abdomen. We call this condition an enlarged belly, a brick belly, a mud belly, a buccaneer belly. In short, we call it metabolic syndrome, which is a condition that predisposes you to diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, heart attacks, angina, and to gaining even more weight. In other words, the paunchy person not only has a big belly, but also a tendency to get fatter and fatter. In other words, it's a snowball. The more your belly grows, the more you put on weight. And if you eat and don't burn off calories through exercise or physical activity, especially sweets, cakes, bread and pasta, this will add to your fat bill. The problem is that this leftover sugar will be transformed into triglycerides, which are nothing more than fat. And these triglycerides will be stored in our fat pantry for us to use one day, but mainly on our bellies. So to start our tip, a diet that focuses on protein will help you lose belly fat, okay? So let's start by talking about the villains. What increases belly fat? Firstly, high glycemic index carbohydrates. What's that, Dayan? It's a carbohydrate that releases more insulin when it enters the bloodstream. So you don't need to know all this, but there are glycemic indexes in the formula on that little nutritional plate. What are those? So really, write down the foods you can't eat if you want to reduce your belly fat. White flour. Refined white flour, bread, cake, pasta, cookies, croissants, everything that's tasty. These are things you can't give up. So if you can't give it up, at least eat it, at least for breakfast. Don't eat it all day. Don't eat it as an afternoon snack. Second villain, sugars and sweets, candy, jam, soda. If you want to eat it at all, associate it with protein. But I like sweets. So at least eat eggs, at least eat sweets, but eat meat too. So combine it with protein and it'll help you melt your belly. All soft drinks are bad. Now if it's zero, it's even worse, because people use industrialized products to give it that taste that will fool you that it's sweet. The person who decides to stop drinking soda is the person who has made the most important decisions of their life. So if you want to divide your abdomen, if you want to dry out your belly, you won't be able to do it by drinking soda. Cut sugar out of your life. I drink tea with cinnamon, so I recommend that people drink coffee with cinnamon sticks. Take the coffee, break it. After 5 coffees with cinnamon, you won't care about sugar anymore. Even the coffee will taste better. Another villain, trans fats in processed foods. Cake, cookies, and vegetable oils that spend 6 months on those supermarket shelves. Another villain, saturated fats found in sausages, salami, bologna, sausage and ham. Oh, because I eat Pyrolite blanket. You're eating junk food, trans fats. These substances contain nitrates that turn into nitrites, which, as well as creating guts, are carcinogenic. Some people eat ham every day. For God's sake, don't do that. And the last villain, of course, there are many villains, but it's ice cream. Ice cream is a villain. And you still give your little boy an ice cream every day. People don't do that. So if you want to lose your belly, define your belly, give up eating what I've just said. Now, what are the heroes that will help your abdomen? Number 1, good fats. Polyunsaturated fats found in olive oil. Olive oil cold pressed in dark glass. Dark glass because when light hits olive oil, it oxidizes, so it can't be clear glass. These are the oils from chestnuts, Brazil nuts, linseed, walnuts, and fish. These are the oils, the omegas 3. Second hero, eggs. Eat lots of eggs. Eggs will help you lose weight. Third hero, quinoa. Quinoa is a cereal rich in essential amino acids, which form proteins, those amino acids that you don't make yourself. It was considered by the WHO to be the best cereal in the world. And finally, antioxidants such as vitamin E, vitamin D, selenium, and zinc. These antioxidants will help fight the fat that accumulates, especially in the belly. And now, for those of you who asked and didn't expect it, I'm going to suggest a menu for you. A basic, simple menu that you can use to dry out your belly, but only if you decide what you're going to do. I dare you. Breakfast, write it down. A tapioca with rays of olive oil, with an egg fried in coconut oil, and you can have your coffee, 2 fingers of coffee. Ah, Dai, but you said coffee is bad. I know, but I'm negotiating with you. What about the snack? You're not having a snack. Don't you want to dry out your belly? You'll eat it in the morning and then only at lunch. You'll snack on teas, hibiscus, cinnamon, as long as you're not hypertensive, pregnant, or a child. Then watch our videos on teas. Lunch, write it down. 2 spoonfuls of rice, 2 spoonfuls of rice, 7 grains. 7-grain rice is always combined with quinoa. Add protein, whatever protein you like. Salmon, beef, fish, all grilled. It can also be chicken. You can also add vegetables. Add pepper and garlic. They're thermogenic. The more colorful your dish, the more full of antioxidants it will be, and add olive oil to finish your dish. And for dessert, nothing. Don't eat dessert. You don't want to dry out? Nothing. And then for your afternoon snack, if you feel like having something to snack on, tea, right? Tea. And then dinner, which shouldn't be later than 18 hours, because after 18 hours your metabolism drops by half. Any food makes you twice as fat. What are you having for dinner? First, 1 or 2 glasses of red wine, dry before dinner with your wife or husband, to flirt, to set the mood. 2 spoonfuls of well-washed and cooked quinoa, and in the evening only grilled fish or chicken with raw vegetables. Raw, right? In the evening. Well, if you're hungry in the evening before going to bed, here's what you do. You eat. 8 quail eggs with chamomile tea, right? Or you eat a banana with oats without honey, right? This will activate more melatonin in the blood, in the brain, and you'll sleep better, okay? If you like this video, give it a like. Comment down here what you thought of this menu, what you thought of these foods. If you already use them, if you have a big belly, forward this video to all the people you know, who you know can get better, okay? Big hugs. Big kiss on the heart, live healthy, live with passion.